Hey guys, BJ the Brave here, back with another Warpforge deck guide, and this time I'm bringing you some Ghazghkull Ork Thraka, the Commando-in-Chief. I'm quite proud of this one. It's the week of the US election, so I figured, why not give a little nod. For those who don't know, the title of the US President is the Commander-in-Chief. And obviously Ghazghkull Ork Thraka is most definitely the chief of the Orks. And I've really been loving Kommando recently. I've been enjoying playing him in my Zag deck and also in my Gruk deck as well. And what started out as a little bit of a meme and experiment, I'm now firmly sold on Kommando as a key piece in the sort of meta Ork deck. So I figured, well, what about a deck with two of them? So I've actually gone for a Ghazghkull fatigue type of deck, and I have wanted to do two things in here. I wanted to obviously have a lot of heal, and I wanted to have the Burna Boy and Spanner combo. Those who don't know, this kind of allows you to do 2 to 3 damage across the board, so it's pretty good. If you can find the space for the 5-drop, you could put that in. So if you did want to drop one Commando, you could put the 5-drop legendary in. It has good synergy with those guys. But what we are running is so one of the weaknesses of the Ghazghkull fatigue style, compared to say Gruk and Zagstruck, is it can't really shift gears as well. So obviously it's the most survivable by a long shot, but it can't shift gears as well. And what the Kommando does, it actually gives you a way of shifting gears and being able to kind of play a bit more beatdown. So I'm actually kind of dropping the Rock Invasion. We don't run proper killers in this deck. It's a lot more patient in the way you play, and that's why we run things like Ardshell Nails as well, with like Gretchin Mob. We are really skim on slots, so there are a few cards that you usually see that aren't in here. Definitely could drop Snazzwagon for the second Ardshell Nails. That's definitely a thing you could do. Or if you wanted to put the Prophet of the War as well, I'd probably say the Snazzwagon is the thing that you could drop. But or obviously you drop the Burna Boy and Spanner package, but I quite like that package in the Ghazghkull version. So this is it, deck guys. This is the Commando-in-Chief deck. We often want to go for the Grot Riggers defense card, because that allows us to get a Snazzwagon out on second turn, or a Squigbuggy out on E4, which is the third turn. Things like that. So it helps us to defend early on. Obviously you don't want to be really attacking face. You want to be conserving your energy with Ghazghkull and basically outlasting and wearing your opponent down. So let's jump into a couple of games. Alright, so don't forget to hit that like button for me and consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't yet done so. Massive thanks to everyone who already has. Alright, so in this game we decide, again, because it's Abaddon, I sometimes like to keep some of the hard removal. So I think we actually went ahead and kept the Will of Gork here. Also quite like keeping a Warbiker. I think with Ghazghkull, it's one of the things I do different, is I often keep a Warbiker for removal, particularly against something like Chaos, where they can play decent units early. Warbiker's a good way of removing that. Whereas like with Gruk, you would throw that away and try to draw it with a hero power and use it more as a finisher. You can actually use one for removal early on in Ghazghkull. So there we go, typical player Grot. Now he has to deal with that. That means his 2 damage not coming your way. Well, generally it does mean that, but obviously not in this instance. Now obviously we can play the Gretchin Mob here, but I think I actually decide to play it slow and just drop another Grot. This is one of the things with Gaz, is really like conserving your resources. quite a timely draw on the Squigbuggy means that we can go ahead and play the riggers now and drop the Squigbuggy. Let's finish this guy off.
Embrace the power of chaos.
This is definitely a card that we can't let get out of hand. Now we can go ahead and play the Skarboy because we've already got a damaged troop there, so we get a bit of value. And then just clear. And now, yes, he gets the initiative. But that said, what's going on here? No idea what's happening here. Game's been a bit buggy on the replay. Pretty sure that thing is dead and did not survive. Yeah, this is definitely bugging out. There's something going on with this replay. That was 2 Stormboys. Not sure why it's showing like that. So we just dropped the Kommando. That thing was dead. I'm not sure why it's still standing. Or was it? Yeah. This thing's dead. I don't know why it's still floating. Oh, the game's so buggy. So that's why we're mucking about, because there's only actually one thing there. Okay. Okay, so don't forget to hit that like button if you're enjoying this so far. So in this game we're playing Marneus, and we decided to go with that Snazzwagon and get rid of everything else. And Thunderstorm's good too against Marines, because we're not in a rush to beat them down, so we'd always take this. Now you never know with Calgar whether you're going to get like a kind of big uns type of deck, or if you're going to get like a more of an aggro. I usually assume it's aggro, especially when you see a firstborn. It's not necessarily always the case. So pretty standard opening for us. This is looking like a nice Skorcha Assault, right? It's like guaranteed clear everything without taking any damage. So why not? And again, Snazzwagon's a pretty much perfect answer. It's kind of like a bit like what it's like with Ghazghkull Control. You don't always get the answers lining up, and the early part of the game is the hardest, sure. Got to mulligan for early game. Generally, once you hit E6, I always feel pretty safe and confident with Orks. Just getting there. We're going to drop the Vet Stormboy and kill this. Takes the 4 damage. Clear, and he drops this guy. Now we could just mucking about here, but I kind of want to be able to play on tempo, so I actually go ahead and just drop the Kommando. We would have played mucking about, but now we're kind of like on this 50-50, and I'm like thinking about it, and in the end I just decided to just trade. because I've got another big lad to drop. It's not ideal, but I think it's better than kind of risking the 50-50. Obviously, if it comes off, I'm looking about great. But now you see we're starting to see quite a few big things coming down, and I'm starting to regret, like... I'm starting to worry about, like, hard removal stuff here. So, once again, look, we can't kind of, like, deal with this efficiently because he's got another unit down. So, well played by him to play around, no mucking about. Kind of happy with this board, but he then goes with kind of double AoE turn, Storm Raven and Hail Strike, so he ends up clearing that up quite nicely. A very timely on the Veteran Stormboy. Gonna take that out. Pretty nice trade for us. Then we heal up, stun Marneus. He's seen a couple of big guys from me, so he plays the Inspired Retribution there. This is a little bit awkward for me, like this turn, so I actually go with No Mukkin About. I'm not sure if that was right or not, but... especially when you think about some of the size of some of the units we've seen this game. Just did not have a very eloquent answer there, though. I actually held off on the Arders nails there as well. I guess just wanting to get a bit more value on the troops from that. Now I'm really regretting using that No Mukking About on the 5-drop, so I'm kind of forced to Will of Gork this. I think we go with the Grizzled Skarboy. Use this as an opportunity to put the armor on. We don't kind of see many decks like this anymore with Marines. And actually, this type of deck is really quite threatening to this type of Ghazghkull deck that we've got, because you're just overwhelming us with big units in a way. So I think I'm hoping that I can kind of get like Burna Boy 3 damage on his Sniper Battalion here, because then I can actually just pick that off with Ghazghkull and then mucking about. But as you see, we only do 2 damage, but it's okay because we have actually got Makari, so Makari can kind of finish that off, and then we can use the No Mukking About. Again, there's an argument to say we don't mucking about there, as we've already got down to 5. Maybe we shouldn't have done. And again, hindsight, wonderful thing. Look at this board, and I'm kind of like wishing that I had actually been a bit more prudent with the mucking about. Now we already got a spanner on the board, so might as well play the Burna Boy. Get a bit of value here. Of course, the Burna Boy will now trade into his flyer if we can get through this big wall of a vanguard. So we're going to play everything out here with the greatest war boss, and the Warbike should really help us smash through that. We do have to sacrifice Spanner to do it, but it does mean we are able to clear the board. Keep pressuring Marneus. So he's got a lot of like his smaller units here, which he'd not played early on, so now he goes for a big go wide turn. There are ways we could have played around the Will of Gork, and like not Will of Gork there. Actually, we could have been greedier, but I decided to kind of like put pressure on here, take the board, So what you got? He's only got 2 cards left as well. Although the armor defense is quite nice, it makes him some free units. Very, very value heavy deck this. Most Calgars would have been out of here by now. He's got quite a lot of value in his deck. Still in it. Gives the vehicle flank. It's not really enough to finish off. You just win the game with the greatest war boss. Alright, so let's jump into a couple of live games. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you to everybody who is supporting the channel. We've had lots of new subscribers in this last month, so great to have you on board. Alright, we got Magus.
Only those blessed by the Star Children will know real freedom.
Okay, so this is the unit he got out cheaper. Deal with that with this. Probably want to just play the extractor as well, because like if he puts sabotage card, the spell one, taking this damage there. Okay. Yeah, so what we're going to do is play this. We're going to play this. Play that. Right.
I have created such wonders to fuel our ascension.
So, I think he's still got another card that he drew off his hero power, hasn't he? This is probably it then.
For the great patriarch.
Okay, so this is looking like quite a good one for the Snazzwagon. Or even better. Yeah, I think we'll just do this. I don't want him getting extra value off the off of the Bio Horrors. I don't think he's played one of them yet. Wrong, I don't remember him playing one. Man, damage. Have a lucky. Probably gonna have to spend this turn getting rid of these.
Your fate is sealed.
Is this a good Gretchin turn? I don't think so, right? Because with Gretchin Mob, this guy's only going to have 3 health, which actually makes it harder to take out with a Burna Boy or something. So I think I'm just going to try this. Hoping he doesn't play Sabotage this turn. Okay, that made no sense because he could do the same thing with Gretchin Mob anyway.
The day of ascension approaches.
Wow. I kind of presume that's something that he got from the... that's definitely something he got from Magus's power. Probably need to start getting Kommando down. I'm not sure we can just sit around all day. Obviously with this ability you can just keep drawing like really big units, and that looks like what he's kind of setting up to do, to be honest.
The Grizzle Bit and I have created such wonders to fuel our ascension. None can deny the Star Children.
This looks like a good oh. I was gonna give him a cultist there and go for the Burna Boy spanner, but I think maybe one of the things I've misjudged here, maybe I should have been hitting and trading. Like, I just don't know that I can sit here all day long.
Of us that falls, 100 more will rise.
The day of ascension approaches.
Okay, this looks like a pretty good spanner turn, doesn't it?
The day of ascension approaches.
So now he's got a flanker. Okay.
Let's earn our divine reward.
Bit gutted that we lost one of our heals.
Let's earn our divine reward.
Skorcha Assault might be good here. This guy gets pretty dangerous soon with his legendary power. Probably rather slam Kommando.
None can deny the Star Children's deliverance. We bring you the Star Children's blessing.
Oh, the question is, what is that? Wasn't paying enough attention, but I had a feeling that one of those had to be quite big. I think he played that first. Also, at this stage of the game, No Mukkin About gets not as good value, so Alright.
herald our ascension.
Getting down to the business end of things.
The day of ascension approaches. The day of ascension approaches. The day of ascension approaches. I will topple the walls of the oppressor.
I'd really like to see a Burna Boy. Got a 20% chance, 1 in 5 chance. Trying it. That would mean we could mucking about this as well. Oh, I actually might block it. Ugh. It's a real problem because our defense here would be double Gretchin Mob and Ada's Nails, but this guy does 4 blast. Yeah. Ugh. 10 cards. The Ork Nob's in there. The Veteran Stormboy, which would unlock these, is in there. Burna Boy's in there. Ugh. That's so unfortunate. Yeah. We kind of lost this one. So I think what we do is we just have to basically play this and hope he hasn't got his we're just kind of hoping he hasn't got what's it called? Telepathic exportation. We almost had him. We got a little bit unlucky there. I also probably think I made a mistake. I think in this matchup probably need to play a bit more like the beatdown. Yeah, he's got it. Fair enough. Played. I think we're gonna take Acid Rain. The problem is like things like the Grots are so much better when it's not Acid Rain, so I think overall it's like works out better for us. That's definitely getting mucking about it. I mean, technically we can take it out, but we'd have to take 6 damage, so yeah. Happy for that to just die. Fashioned way. Counters his tempo play as well with his disruption pump. Can't miss your effects. Okay. I counter the stealth with the stealth. Probably gonna AoE us here. But if he does, we should have lethal. No, we won't, right? Because he'll heal what, 2, 4, 6, 8. Some of that could go on here. Okay. Building bigger beasts. Okay. GG. So there we go, guys. Bit of a fun Ghazghkull build for you. I think Gaz is pretty good. Yeah, really interesting match there we had with the Magus build. I really feel like that's an interesting matchup, and definitely one that's winnable. You do need things to fall in play. We got a little bit unlucky towards the end of that game, but probably need to pressure a little bit more as well. But overall, yeah, pretty happy with this deck. I think it's pretty good right now. Does quite well. It's a bit of a problem for a lot of decks as well, because they're not really expecting this type of build at the minute. So yeah, let me know in the comments how you get on. Give it a spin, take it for a whirl, and let me know how you get on. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Thanks to everyone who already has. And yeah, good luck in your Warpforge games, guys. I'll be back with some more content for you very, very soon. Take it easy.